Hello, my friends. Welcome to Crojo Corner. My name is Laura. Thank you so much for being here. And if you are watching the replay, thank you as well. Today, I have 35 free patterns to show with you by a wonderful designer named Jennifer E. Ryan. And then I'm also going to be pulling the winner for the June mystery giveaway. I have everyone's name on the wheel that entered the correct words. So stay tuned for that. And if you would like to drop the link to your channel, just type in the word Crojo Corner, all one word, and Nightbot will drop the link to your channel so that you can help grow your family. First, before I show the patterns, I'm going to go ahead and greet everyone that's here. Thank you all for coming over from Ursula's raid. I really appreciate it. And Roberta says, I have a headache that does not want to ease up. We'll catch the replay. I hope you feel better, Roberta. I'm really sorry that you have a headache. And thank you for stopping in. And Sierra is giving all of her cute little emojis. Thank you so much for being here, Sierra. It says point yarn, XOXO, sun yarn too, heart. But thank you for that. And Dinky Crafts Jennifer says, poorly square raid. Hello there, Jennifer. Thank you so much for being here. And Chris is Kaleidoscope says, hi, everyone. Square raid. Thank you for the raid. And Renee from Natural Nene 61 says, hello, everyone. Square raid. Thank you for being here, Renee. It's good to see you. And Rita says, Laura, hi, honey. Hello, Rita. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you. And she's saying hello to everyone in the chat. Hi, Christy from Yarn Barf. She says, hi, Laura. Hello to everyone in the chat. Happy Friday. Yoo-hoo, finally. And Judy says, hi, Laura. Hello, Judy. Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you. And Kelly's Crochet Adventure says, hey there, lovely Crojo. Hey there, lovely Kelly. Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you. And Ursula from OM Granny Square says, square raid. Hello, sweet Laura. I'm going to let you run. I'm off for a much needed hot bath. So I'll be away from the keyboard. Blanket hello to all the lovelies in the chat. And please send Ursula some prayers because she is finally, she's just now starting to get over the flu and she has had a long day. She needs some good rest. And maybe that hot bath will help clear up your throat and stuff like that. And I hope you feel better, Ursula. And I do appreciate the raid. And Ronell says, hi, Laura, and everyone in the chat. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Ronell. I hope you are doing good. What does everybody have planned for the weekend? My husband's actually working all weekend, and my daughter's not going to be around. So I have the whole weekend to myself. Yeah, I kind of was hoping to have a cookout or something, but I guess that's not going to happen. So it looks like I'm going to have a lot of time to crochet and hopefully get some videos done. And Granny Square is laughing at Jennifer. Yes, the poorly raid. I know. Poor Ursula. And she says, I hope you feel better soon, Roberta, says Jennifer. And Christy's saying hi to Jennifer. And Kelly says, hey there, everyone. Becky D says, hello, Laura, and all you lovely people. Happy Friday. Hello, Becky. Thank you for coming in. And Christy is saying hello to Kelly. All right. We are caught up in the chat. Let's get over to these free patterns because I do have a lot to show you. Kelly says, I'm stopping in briefly at work in a meeting and watching. I've been working all day. Oh, my goodness. Well, I do appreciate you for being here, Kelly. That is awesome. And Jennifer is saying hi to Christy, and Christy's saying hi to Becky. All right. So I do have 35 free patterns to show you. These are all on Ravelry, and these are all by the designer Jennifer E. Ryan. And these are some beautiful home decor. We've got wearables. We have some amigurumi, all different things. So let's go ahead and take a look. This is called Shoreline Lanterns. Now, this would be really cute for a patio. And these are using thread and a 2.75 millimeter hook. Aren't these so cute? That is so pretty. And, you know, we all have jars laying around. I mean, most of us probably do. And that's a great candle holder. You can put some citronella candles in there for your patio. Keep the mosquitoes away. And then we have this beautiful mandala wall art. This is using sport weight yarn and a 4 millimeter hook. And you'll need 1,090 yards. Isn't that gorgeous? I really love that. Oh, it won't zoom in. I'm trying to zoom in on it for you guys. But that's really, really pretty. And then we have, I thought this was super sweet. This is called Lovely Ladybug. And all these patterns are by Jennifer E. Ryan on Ravelry. So, you know, grab your notebook, write down the name of the pattern, The designer's name is Jennifer E. Ryan, or you could put it in the notes section of your phone, or you could actually pull up your Ravelry tab on your computer and then just go ahead and add them to your library as we go if you find something that you like. But this is called Lady Lovebug, and it is using Aran weight and a 3.75 millimeter hook, and you only need 158 yards. That's not much. And look at how sweet that is. That would make a great Valentine's gift. Let me go ahead and go back to chat real quick so I don't get too far behind. And Crochet and Knitting Addiction with Sherry says, hey, Laura and everyone in the chat, lurking and working on my test pattern. Ooh, how fun. How fun. Thank you for being here, Sherry. And Kelly says, cute. And Kelly says, I save glass jars. Those would be perfect. I know. I thought they were so cute. And Christy says, welcome in, Sherry. And Kelly says, hey there, Yarn Barf. And let's go back here. So I thought that was adorable. Lady Lovebug. And then I thought this was really pretty as well. This is called Claire Beauty. And this is using sport weight yarn and a 3.75 millimeter hook. And it says the instructions given fit a size small, and it changes for medium, large, and extra large. So it looks like it only goes up to a size extra large, but maybe, you know, if you're an experienced crocheter, you could figure out how to increase it and make it larger if need be. But I really love the, she does a lot of the Celtic knot work in her patterns. I didn't show a lot of it in some of these patterns I'm showing you today, but she does have a lot of that. I think most of those are usually paid patterns, but those sleeves are really pretty. They're kind of like a bell sleeve, and the trim around the bottom is really nice as well. And that is called Claire Beauty. And I thought this was so sweet. Hedgehog pin cushion, Aran weight, 3.75 millimeter hook, and 152 yards. Now, if that isn't the cutest thing you've ever seen, I don't know what is. Christy's saying hi to Ursula. Ursula's taking a bath and trying to feel better. Poor girl. Seems like she's been sick a lot lately. And then now let's go and check out this floral felt handbag. This is using sport weight yarn and a 3.75 millimeter hook. And you only need 408 yards for this beautiful purse. This is a beautiful bag. Isn't that nice? I love the little flower appliques. And then here's the back, straight up black with the gray. That's really pretty. I need to make me one of these granny square purses one day. Very nice. And then we have this. I thought this was so pretty too. Brilliant foliage shawl. And this is using light fingering weight. And you'll need 1,377 yards. And it's using a 3.75 millimeter hook. Look at the stitching on that. And then you can see how it comes down in like little leaves. I can't zoom in on it for some reason. They didn't make it big enough. But if you look closely, you can see they have crocheted leaves coming down all around the border. Hence the name Brilliant Foliage Shawl. All these look like little leaves. It's so pretty. And then we have, I thought this was sweet too, Owl Stroller Pal. And, you know, you don't have to use it as a stroller thing. You could just make the little owl. And this is using Aran weight and a 3.75 millimeter hook. And it's about 5 1/4 inches long, I think it just said. So sweet. And make sure if you're just popping in, if you have put your name on the, if you filled out the form for the July mystery giveaway, I'm sorry, the June mystery giveaway, I will be drawing the winner at the end of this live today. So make sure you stick around for that. And you can see who wins. Maybe it'll be you. Yes, it says it's 5 3/4 by 4 1/2. So that's pretty big. That's really cute. And it says it comes complete with a rattle, crinkling sounding wings, feathers full of texture, and a tab so it stays near baby and doesn't get lost. Clip it on your stroller or even a diaper bag and always have a fun toy for your little one. That's so cute. And look at this. This is called the Spooky Buddies set. And this is using Red Heart with Love, Aran weight, 5 millimeter hook. And the ghost is 6 1/2 inches tall, and the cat is 9 1/2 inches long. And this is so sweet. I have a little black cat, And he looks kind of like that, except for he has big yellow eyes. He's really cute. And there's a little ghost. Isn't that sweet? Before you know it, it will be fall. So get started on your holiday projects and Christmas projects, because you never know. If you're just coming in, all of these are free patterns from Jennifer E. Ryan on Ravelry. And this is called the Spring Blossoms Pillow. And this is using sport weight yarn. You'll need 654 yards, and it's using a 3.75 millimeter hook. This is so dainty and feminine. I love it. Let me just go back to chat real quick. And Kelly says, prayers going up for lovely Ursula. Yes, Kelly, I thank you for that. And she does need some prayers so she can get better quick. Little Treasures by Nancy says, hello, everyone. Cute stroller pal. Thank you for being here, Nancy. It's good to see you. And let's see here. And if you guys haven't hit the thumbs up yet, I'd really appreciate it. It sure helps. Isn't that pretty? And then let's see. Here's the other picture. Very nice. And this is called the Go Granny Bag. And this is using a 5 millimeter hook, Aran weight yarn. And you only need 820 yards. This looks like 3 squares put together to make a nice bag. I wish this would zoom in, but it won't. But I like the way they made this and sewed these together. And then you see there's like a flap right here in the middle, and then there's a button. Super cute. Love that. And then I thought this was really pretty too. This is called the Vivid Floral Tote. And this is using sport weight yarn and a 4 millimeter hook. That'll make a nice little market bag maybe. A project bag perhaps. I really wish I could zoom in on these photos, but I can't. Oh, that's annoying. And here's a beautiful shawl. Now this one, I love the edging on this one. This is using sport weight yarn and a 6.5 millimeter hook. The stitching on this is gorgeous. I want to zoom in, but it's not letting me. Let's see what this picture looks like. Here you get a better idea. And it looks like they have some beads on the ends right here. Isn't that gorgeous? Christy's saying hello to Nancy. Sophia from Cactus Craft Cafe says, hello, Laura and friends. Hi, Sophia. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. And Christy says, hit Control and the up arrow button, and your computer should zoom in. Control and the up arrow button. Okay, let's see. Control and the up arrow button. Where's the up arrow button? Oh, it's not working. It's not working. Nope, it didn't work. Oh, well. I have this new keyboard because the actual keyboard on my laptop pooped out on me, and I have to get it fixed because I can't seem to fix it. So I have this external keyboard sitting on top of my usual keyboard, which is annoying because my computer is only 2 years old. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Isn't that pretty, though? This is called the Moonlit Shells Shawl. All the patterns I'm showing today are free patterns from Jennifer E. Ryan on Ravelry. And I thought that was just really pretty. I love the color of that lavender. It's gorgeous. And this is called a giant plarn mandala. And it says, using recycled plastic tablecloths, this giant mandala works up quickly and brightens any room or outdoor patio. This would be perfect for a patio table because that is just plastic. And you can get those at the Dollar Tree for $1 a piece. You cut them into strips and then you just crochet with them. There, that one zoomed in. Isn't that cool? And that's all plastic. I love that. Very pretty. Thank you for being a member for 5 months, Katrina. It's just showing up on my phone over here. I really appreciate that. You're awesome. And Christy's saying hi to Sophia. And Christy says, I don't know why that didn't work for you, Laura. Oh, because my computer sucks. That's why. Zach says, hello, Crojo and all in chat. Hello, Zach. Thank you for coming in. Are you off today? It's good to see you. And Christy's saying hi to Zach. Love the mandala colors. I do too. Isn't it pretty? Okay. And I love that it's made out of plarn. I haven't worked with plarn. Have any of you ever worked with plarn? I have not, but I never even thought about using the plastic tablecloths to make the plarn. Okay. So do you have a hammock? Because this is called Chlorida hammock blanket. It's using Red Heart Super Saver solids, Aran weight, 6.5 millimeter hook. This is the cutest thing ever. This is a blanket that goes over your hammock. Wait, hold on. Look at this. Look at the edging. Look at the colors, how it goes over the hammock. That is so pretty. Oh, I just love it. I've never seen a hammock blanket like this before. It like goes over the hammock. You're not laying under it. You're laying on top of it. So cute. I've never seen anything like that. Very, very pretty. And it doesn't tell you how much you need. And it says the project can be used on a hammock or as a bedspread. Both uses show off the large scalloped edging that is on both sides. Ooh, that would be so cool to have on like a twin bed. Wouldn't it? That looks delicious. Let me go back to chat. Zach says, no, I got to work at 3:30 today and tomorrow, then off Sunday and Monday. Oh, well, at least you have the weekend off, like the holiday part. You know. Do you have any plans, Zach? Are you going to any cookouts? IVB says, hello, Laura. Hello, Laura. All happy Friday. Hello, IVB. Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you. Everyone's saying hello. Kelly says, yes, I make mats for the homeless with plastic grocery bags. Ooh, that's awesome. My mom's church used to do that. And Katrina's saying hi to Christy. Everyone's saying hello. Hello. Thank you all for being here, everyone. I really appreciate it on this beautiful Friday. It's 86 degrees, mostly cloudy here where I am. We're supposed to get some rain this weekend, which is good because the grass is turning brown and we're spending too much money watering it. Christy says, thank you, Katrina, and more for gifting a membership. A membership was gifted. Oops, I didn't see that. Thank you, Katrina. I really appreciate that. And this is for you. Let me see here. This is for you, Katrina. And it says that Nancy won the membership. So this is for you, Nancy. Welcome back. Welcome back to the membership, Nancy, and thank you again, Katrina. That is so awesome. I really do appreciate that. You are a sweetheart. And Nancy's saying, thank you, Katrina. And Katrina says, you're welcome. You are welcome, Nancy. And Christy says, congratulations, Little Treasures by Nancy, for winning a membership from Katrina's Crochet. Yes, and thank you for letting me know, because unless I'm staring at my phone over here, I don't see the milestone messages and I don't see super chat. Not super chat, but I don't think I see super chat either, or the memberships. So the gifted memberships or anything. So if you remind me, that is awesome. I do appreciate that. And Christy says that was a great idea, using the plastic tablecloths to crochet with. Yeah, I mean, most people use like the plastic grocery bags, but that is even better because then you can pick your colors and it's a longer piece. So that's called the Chlorida hammock blanket. Not sure how you say that. And then here's another mandala. This is called the Crystal Crochet Mandala. And this is using sport weight and a 3.75 millimeter hook. And it works up quickly. It's just 10 rounds. And it makes for a pretty decoration in any garden or sunroom. Along with the free pattern, there are video tutorials to help you get the special stitches and jewelry techniques just right. Oh, that's nice. There's also a video tutorial. And then it shows you how to attach the beads and things. That is so pretty. Look at this one. Ooh, that's really pretty. Love that. Love that. And then we've got, that's so pretty. Ooh, those are nice. Crystal crochet mandala. And that wouldn't even take long. Like they said, it's only 10 rounds. And then here's a gorgeous, it's called Summer Petals Shawl. Now check out the shape of this shawl. All of the patterns that I'm showing today are by Jennifer E. Ryan. They are all free and they are all on Ravelry. So, you know, help yourself and add them to your library. She's our designer spotlight for today. Isn't that a cool shawl? I love this, the way it's designed. And that is a really pretty stitch. I can't tell if she put beads on there or not. Let's see. No, they're just holes. That's gorgeous, though. That's a neat stitch. I've never seen that. Uh-oh, I think somebody just got gifted another membership. Thank you so much, Katrina. And let's see. Katrina, have you received a letter from me, says Nancy. Zach says, thank you, Katrina, for gifting another membership. Let's see. Don't forget. I gifted another one, Crojo. Suzanne, the Swedish Yarny Hooker, got it. Awesome, Katrina. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You are so freaking sweet. And this is for you again. And Suzanne, this is for you. Welcome to the Crojo Club. Welcome to the Crojo Club, Suzanne. And thank you again, Katrina. You are just so generous, and I really do appreciate that. And Renee says, beautiful shawl. Yes, I agree. Hi, Hanvita. She says, hi, Laura and friends in the chat. How are you? I hope you're doing well. She said, awesome, Katrina. I know. She's so sweet. Christy says, thank you, Katrina. And more, you gifted another membership. And Katrina says, Nancy, where did you send the letter to? Uh-oh. Hopefully you get it soon. All right. I really appreciate you guys, just so you know. Just so you know. Okay, Christmas rose ornament. This is really pretty for the Christmas tree. Start now. You could have a whole tree full of these. It would look really pretty. This is using thread and a 2.75 millimeter hook. Isn't that pretty? Now I know Kaylin was making little pots, little crocheted pots with little flowers all over the top. And this is kind of giving me the same feeling. Pardon me while I drink my coffee. It's nice and hot. And make sure you stick around because I've got everybody's name on the wheel that is going to be eligible to win the Mystery June giveaway. I can't wait to see who wins. And let's see here. Textured Trebles Pocket Shawl. This is using super bulky weight, so this is going to work up really fast. Bernat blanket yarn and an 8 millimeter hook. This is really cute. Oh, look, I can zoom in on this one. Look how pretty that is. I love that stitch. Isn't that nice? It looks very squishy, very warm. I made a pocket shawl from Nastasia that was really easy, and I enjoyed making it. And Jennifer Ryan's website is celticnotcrochet.com, and that's where you can most likely find all of these patterns. And let's see here. Oh, I thought this was so cute. This is called Mr. Encouragement. Get it? Encouragement. And it says, Mr. Encouragement is the perfect little gift for a friend or loved one who needs a pick-me-up to lift their spirits and give them hope to carry on. Project uses just single crochet, small amount of size 3 yarn, and a small amount of basic craft supplies, all detailed in the video tutorial. And it's a step-by-step tutorial. Let's see. These are so cute. There's like a little message on there. Oh my goodness. That is the sweetest. Oh, I just love that. Where's Cammy? He needs to see these. He'll probably watch the replay. Let's see here. Let me get back to chat. Suzanne says, thank you, Katrina's Crochet and More. And Amvita saying hi to Christy. And Katrina says, you are more than welcome, Suzanne. You are so sweet, Katrina. And Yarn Barf Christy says, congratulations, Suzanne, for getting a membership from Katrina. And Nancy says, Katrina, to this address, 145. Okay, you can see that. I don't need to say that. And then Suzanne says, thanks, Christy. Katrina says, no, nothing yet. Tardy Square Rate, I took a wee nap. That was a quick nap, Granny. That's what you call a power nap. Becky D says, I just finished that pocket shawl from Nastasia. Ooh, isn't it fun and easy? I really like it. And Granny says, hey, Laura, honey, howdy do, everyone. Howdy do, Granny. I hope you're energized. Katrina's saying hello to Granny D. And so is Becky. And so is Zach. He says naps are good. Granny says, hey, sweet daughter Katrina. Hey, Zach, hon. And Christy says, howdy do, my sweet Granny D. And Granny says, hey, Becky, and hey, Christy. All right, I am caught up in chat. Stick around, guys, because I'm going to be drawing the wheel here, spinning the wheel pretty soon. When I'm done showing these patterns, we'll see who wins the Mystery June giveaway. Now, this is called the Beaded Lavender Wrap, and this is using sport weight and a 4mm hook. Oh, wait a minute. This is supposed to be free. Okay, so this one's $3.99. Sorry, guys. Oops. I'll have to add another one. So this is free, or I'm sorry, this is $3.99. Sorry about that. It's not free, but it's really pretty. I didn't see that down there, but look at the pretty beads that go across. Isn't that nice? I love that. Now, I will definitely make sure I show you guys something else here. You know what? I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to do this right now because I had somebody, somebody was a jerk on my page and said that they watched my video and I didn't have 40 free patterns when every time I do it, I have 35 or 40. I make sure I do. And so this person said that there wasn't enough. So since that one was accidentally $3.99, I'm going to go ahead and show you something that's free. Okay, so this is a free carrot crochet carrot softie. And this will make up for the accidental $3.99. So we still have the correct count of 35. And this is using a hook size of 6 and 4. And it's using Bernat Baby Velvet. Isn't this cute? And this is by Jennifer E. Ryan. It's so cute. I don't know, it kind of is giving me vibes. It's reminding me of something else a little bit. It's super cute, though. Very cute. Okay. So this now is called the Stitch Sampler Wall Hanging, and this is using DK weight and a 3.75mm hook, and it measures 16 by 21 inches long, including the fringe. Isn't that cool? I love that. I love how they have all the different sampler stitches in there. And let's see here. Amvita saying hi to Granny D. Granny D saying hi back. And Zach says, I saw you at Ursula's, Granny D, but was lurking and didn't type a whole lot. I'm a big lurker. And Nancy says, I missed Tuesday. Oh, no. And Granny says, yes, Zach, I probably need a longer one still. I love capelets, says Granny. Yes, they're so pretty. That's a beautiful wrap, possibly worth the price. Right, Becky? It is very pretty. And Zach says, oh, well, Granny, just don't snore too loud. LOL, I'm just kidding. Hey, I'm a big snorer. Nancy says, I missed Tuesday's live. I was away from the computer all day. Wasn't feeling well. Oh, I hope you're feeling better now, Nancy. You'll have to go back and check out the patterns. I had some really good ones. And Stephanie says, blanket hello to everyone listening away from chat. Love you all. Thank you for coming in, Stephanie, and thank you for listening on the sidelines. And Granny says, Zach, haha, no one would know if I did snore. No one here except me. Yeah, that's one thing. You can snore as loud as you want. You're not bothering anyone. And Cammie says, I'm here. I had to run an errand to another Goodwill store about a job. Ooh, good luck, Cammie. Good luck to you. And Mishy says, hi, everyone. Hello, Mishy. Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you. I saw you at Ursula's house. So we are looking at free patterns from Ravelry from Jennifer E. Ryan. And Christy says, I'm sorry that you weren't feeling well, Nancy. I hope you are all better now. And Zach says, well, Granny D, I snore and I live with 3 other people, so they know. And Granny says, hey, Cam, still praying the Lord lead you to just the right job for you. Yes, he will. He will. No worries, Cammy. He'll take care of you. But I thought this was a really pretty wall hanging here. And it's called the Stitch Sampler Wall Hanging. If you're just coming in, these are all free patterns from Jennifer E. Ryan. And look at this one. This is called the Plarn Water Bottle Cozy. This is using Plarn again. And it says, made with recycled plastic tablecloths. This plastic water bottle cozy is perfect to take with you to the gym, school, or anywhere around town so your water is close by. I really like the idea of using the tablecloths because then you can really choose your colors and it's still inexpensive. You know, it's a lot better than just using brown or gray, you know, or white. That's really nice. Very cool. And that's using a 10 millimeter hook and Plarn. And then we have this chunky outdoor mandala. And this is using Lion Brand Hometown super bulky weight and a 10 millimeter hook. Ooh, that's pretty. I love bobble stitches. I don't enjoy making them so much, but I really like the way they look. Oh, and there it is outside next to her beautiful hammock blanket, which is gorgeous. Ooh, love that. That's really cool. Love that. Let's see here. Christy's saying hi to Cammie, and Granny's saying hi to Mishy, and so is Christy, and so is Zach. And Sally says, hello, Lauren, everyone. Hi, Sally. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. And Christy's saying hi to Sally. And everyone is saying hello. And Granny says, we are even getting a little haze from the Canadian fires way down here in North Carolina today. Oh, wow. Yeah, ours was pretty bad for the past few days. Like yesterday cleared up a little bit because we had some rain, but the 2 days before that, it was so bad. I didn't go outside one of the days. And then the day I had to go to the pet store and get hay for my rabbit, I've really got a headache and my nose got all stuffy. It was really, really, really hazy because I guess it was blowing straight down from Canada, like over Lake Michigan and right into Northwest Indiana where I'm at. And Illinois, like Chicago was really bad. It was like the worst air quality they've ever seen around here. Cammie says, hey, Granny, thanks. I know the manager of the store I got back from. He was a manager at the store I was volunteering at. He gave me a lot more hope about a job. The manager at the store I volunteered for. Oh, good. I'm sure you have nothing to worry about, Cammie. You have a lot of experience and you've done a lot of things. So I'm sure they'll find a spot for you. And Chris says, and you don't put nail through this Plarn as easy. Oh, yeah. Your fingernails won't poke through it as easy. And Mishy's saying hi to Granny. And Christy's saying hi to Chris. All right, let's go back here and check this out. That is the chunky outdoor mandala. And then we have the mandala trio. Uh-oh, this is $4.50. Here we go. I'll have to find you another one to replace this. This is $4.50. Sorry about that. This is using DK weight and a 3.75 millimeter hook. I thought that was really pretty how they sewed them all together. That looks cool hanging on a tree as well. Isn't that neat? I love that. So let's go ahead and I'll show you another free one so I don't get yelled at by somebody that didn't know what they were talking about. I bet you these are free. These cute little eggs. Yes, they are free. This is the Easter egg softies. They're using Aran weight and a 6 millimeter hook. Oh, it's so cute. Those are perfect for Easter. Love that. I love the little bow. Their faces are so cute. So those are called Easter egg softies. Sorry about that. I had to make up for that one that was $4.50. So we're still on our 35 count here. And then we've got the Velvet Pumpkins. This is a free pattern by Jennifer E. Ryan, super bulky weight, 6.5 millimeter hook. And you'll need 100 to 160 yards of this velvet yarn. Isn't that pretty? Those look so squishy. I love that purple one. Or like, it's like a periwinkle color. And those are called Velvet Pumpkins. And then we have this lacy shells shawl. This looks similar to the other one that she made. This is using sport weight and a 6.5 millimeter hook. I love the edging, the little border that she has going on here. Very pretty. And the stitch is gorgeous. With the beads on it. So pretty. And let's see here. Granny saying hi to Mishi. Granny saying hi to Sally. And Nancy says, taking today off and the rest of next week from lives. I will be back on July 8th for my birthday live, crafting and fun at 6 p.m. Eastern. Ooh, everybody mark your notifications. That's awesome. And happy early birthday to you, Nancy. And Granny says, oh, Laura, no worries about that one person. She's some folks. Oh, I know. And it's not even true because they said I didn't have 35 or 40, whatever they said. I make sure that they is exactly on the dot. So they didn't know what they were talking about. But just in case they were watching, I just wanted to cover my butt. I told them they could go back and count if they really wanted to. You know, rewatch the whole thing again. And Zach says, my birthday live is on Monday. Happy birthday, Zach. Happy early birthday. Cool, Zach. And Sally saying hi to Granny D. And Granny saying, neato, Nancy. Yes. Okay. Now, that is called the Lacy Shelf Shawl. And then we have this cute little sheep ornament, which would be perfect for some yarny friends that we have. And this is using Red Heart Super Saver, Aran weight, and a 3.75 millimeter hook. And this is using a pom-pom. The pom-pom sheep ornament is quick and easy to make. And it has a little tutorial. Oh, that's so cute. And basically, all you're crocheting is just the head and making a pom-pom and gluing on the eyes. These will be so great for your crochet friends or knitting friends. That's adorable. So cute. So cute. And then I thought this was really neat as well. The yarn cutter necklace. Now, you know those yarn cutters, they sell them on Amazon. You wear it around your neck and it has like a little blade on it in here. And then you could just hold your yarn up and just slices the yarn and cuts it for you. But look at these pretty lanyards for it. What a neat idea. That's really cute. So then you're also matching, you know, you got your yarn in your hand, you got your yarn around your neck. Oh, that's from Clover. That's so pretty. And Christy says, happy birthday, Nancy. Mine is July 5th. Well, happy birthday, Christy. Early birthday. And Zach says, mine's July 2nd. Happy birthday, Zach. And Zach says, I was kind of selfish and took the day off work, but I didn't want to work. That's not being selfish. You should be off work on your birthday. Nancy says, reminds me of Shaun the Sheep show. That's what I was thinking. Totally. It looks just like Shaun the Sheep. Stephanie says, happy birthday, Zach and Nancy. And Sabrina says, hi, Laura and friends. Hope all is well with everyone. Laura, congrats on your recent win. I know. I was so excited to win that on Aisha's. And Little Treasures by Nancy says, I just received one of those yarn cutters. I added mine to a chain. Oh, cool. And Becky D says, oh, I need one of those yarn cutters that I can take on an airplane. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea because they probably wouldn't even realize what it was. And Nancy says, happy birthday to all the July babies. And Stephanie just sent me a super sticker. Thank you so much, Stephanie. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. I do appreciate that. And I'm going to send you this. Thank you, Stephanie. I really do appreciate that. It helps a lot. And Vita says, happy early birthday, Zach. And Christy says, thank you, Stephanie, for your super chat and support for our Laura. Yes, thank you. And I just happened to see over here on my phone that Sabrina has been a member for 2 months. So thank you so much, Sabrina. I need to make a milestone video. I don't have a milestone video. What did I just do here? Okay. Let's go back to, oh, Granny says, be right back. And Nancy says, hi, Stephanie, I've been cleaning off my desk again. Becky says, they allow crochet hooks in a carry-on, but not scissors. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. that necklace, you'll be able to get away with it. I bet you they wouldn't even know what it was. And Sabrina says, thank you, Laura. No, thank you, Sabrina. I appreciate that. And thank you, Sally, for your super chat. That's awesome. Which one should I give you? Should I give you the Friday one? Let's do the Friday one. This is for you, Sally. Thank you, Sally. I do really appreciate that. It means a lot to me and it really helps me a lot. And Christy says, thank you, Sally, for your super chat and support of our Laura. And thank you, Christy, for helping me. Stephanie says that Clover is the best. Mine is on a yarn string, LOL. Hey, whatever works, right? And Sally's dancing. And Christy says, welcome in, Sabrina. Okay, I think I'm caught up in chat. And we're getting towards the end of our patterns here. Let's see how much more we have. I really love that. And then I thought this was pretty too. This is the simple scallop spot cloth. And this is using a 5.5 millimeter hook and Aran weight yarn. Isn't that pretty? That's a pretty stitch. Very nice. My daughter just told me she wants me to make her some more crochet washcloths. I have so much to finish though. I think I have like 4 blankets going, which I haven't touched in ages, and more stuff. A few more things. Now these are called Mushroom Cuties, bulky weight yarn, 4 and a 5.5 millimeter hook. These are so cute. Cami, look at these. These are little mushroom bunnies. They're called Mushroom Cuties. Aren't they sweet? Oh, I love those. So adorable. Oh, they're so cute. I need more time in the day to make all these. And that's bulky weight yarn they're using. And then this was nice too. I thought we would all like this. This is called the mini needle case. And this is using Aran weight. I love this cotton, Hobby Lobby. And a 3.75 millimeter hook. Oops, this one's $3.99. How come I didn't see that? Oh, well. I'll show you another free one in a minute. So cute. And they put little felt in there to store their needles and a little pocket for their stitch markers. And it's just a little pouch that folds up. Isn't that adorable? I thought that was super cute. Now let's go back. I got to find you guys another free pattern because of that. That one I've already showed you. Let's see. What do we have here? This is for free. This is a bedside pocket. This is cool. It holds all of your essentials and can be hung from your bed or a couch. The base is crocheted with a simple textured stitch and then 2 cute motifs, a heart and a star, are appliqué to the top. Oh, it's a two-pocketed bedside pouch. It looks like they just made the appliques here and sewed them on. That is a great idea. Let me go ahead and catch up in chat real quick. And then we are going to spin the wheel in just a few minutes and see who wins. Sabrina's saying, Christy, thank you. Everyone's saying hello. So cute, says Sabrina. Hi, Aisha from Aisha's Handmade Items. She says, hi, Laura, and everyone in the chat. Have you announced the winner? Nope, not yet. I'm going to be doing that here in just a few minutes. And Mishy says, that's cute. And she says, super for a teen or a child. Yes. Or a child beginner. Exactly. And Christy says, hi, Aisha. No, Laura has not announced the winner yet. I'm getting ready to. Yes, don't we all, Laura? Not enough time in the day to make everything, but we can drool and enjoy it all from the ones who do make the ones we like. Exactly. I have so much fun just looking at all these patterns. And Aisha says, thanks, Yarn Barf. Nancy says, I'm only 174 away from 5K. Thanks, everyone. Ooh, and if you haven't added Nancy from Little Treasures by Nancy, make sure you do so. I think her link is running through the chat, or if it's not, go ahead and type Crojo Corner, Nancy, and everyone can grab you up if they haven't already. And Mishy says, Nancy, that's exciting. I'll try to remember to put you on my community tab so we can get you some more people. And let's see here. Let me write that down so I don't forget. Otherwise I will, because my brain is just fried. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Zach says, time for me to go to work. Have a good day, y'all. Aw. You have a good day, Zach, and you have a happy birthday, and you have a great 4th of July. And Sabrina says, so much inspiration. Oh, you're not in America, so 4th of July means nothing to you. I keep forgetting that. You have a great birthday, Zach. And Sabrina says, so much inspiration and ideas to make something fun and special. I know, right? And here's Nancy's channel. Make sure you grab her up. And everyone is dropping their links. And Granny says, I hear you, Nancy. I'm 23 away from 2,700. Ooh, we got to run Granny too. We got to put her on the community tab and get her some more people too. All right. So this is the bedside pocket. And I thought this was really cute too. This is the crochet pocket bookmark. What a unique idea. DK weight and a 3.75 millimeter hook. I love that idea. I love that idea. Have a safe and blessed day. Cami says yarn barf. And Zach says, I'm 48 away from 1,300. Ooh, Zach, we got to tell everybody about that too. I'll write that down. Mishi says, what a cute idea. And Zach says, actually, I'm 46 away from 1,300. My math sucks. That's okay. My math sucks too. And Christy says, have a safe and blessed day, Zach. Yes. Did Cami leave? I heard you say something about Cami. Let's see here. So this is called the Crochet Pocket Bookmark. And then we have the pocket square, the pocket prayer square. I thought this was really a unique idea. It says the pocket prayer square is the perfect little gift for someone who needs a crochet hug. Not only can this little square fit in your pocket, but it also has its own pocket, a place to insert encouraging messages and inspiring quotes for someone who is going through a rough time. What a unique idea is that? I love that. Like it says, be strong and courageous, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Oh, that's really nice. And then it has a pretty little charm on the front. Ooh, I love that idea. Isn't that so cool? I want to make some. You know, these would be great for, you know, I like to give those hug for happiness, those little hugs, those cute little characters holding the heart with the poem. I like to give those to Phil's friends for the people that they pack bags for cancer patients and they put them in the bags. But these would be great to put in those bags as well, or make a whole bunch and send them to the hospital. Even for like people, like I had 2 babies that were in the NICU, and you know, we got different little things that were very cherished during that time. You know, unfortunately, my son passed away while he was in the NICU, and we did get more neat little things to hang on to. But had I gotten one of these, that would have been really special during that time. So maybe taking these to, sending these to like a NICU in the hospital or something like that would be kind of nice, because the parents are very, you know, scared and whatnot. That's what that makes me think of, just personally. Or a cancer treatment center, you know, like a chemo place. But I thought that was really neat. And then the last thing I have to show you is the Granny Square Softie. And this is using bulky weight yarn and Bernat velvet and a 4 millimeter and a 5.5 millimeter hook. I thought he was adorable. Now this would be perfect for Ursula to have a little Granny Square feller sitting on her desk, because she is the Granny Square queen. I need to send her this just in case. Just in case she's never seen it. Let me catch up in chat real quick, and then we're going to do spinning the wheel and see who's going to win this June giveaway. Nancy says, I'm planning on sewing a pen holder like that. Ooh, that's fun. I think that's really useful. Granny said, that is cool, the bookmark, so you can stick your pen and pencil close by. Yeah, especially if you use it for like a planner, a journal, something like that. Maybe even a Bible. Some people like to highlight stuff in their Bibles and stuff. Mishy says, nice, Nancy. Can't wait to see it. Oh, I know. And Christy says, I confused Cammie and Zach, LOL, old brains. I kind of thought that's what happened. And love that prayer square, says Mishy. I know, me too. Me too. Cool idea, says Nancy. I thought so too. Cammie says, I'm still here trying to figure out how to get the protection plan for our refrigerator. Oh boy, have fun with that. I have to deal with FAFSA again for my daughter, so that ought to be fun. Mishy says, perfect gifts. I know, right? Or even like craft show items. Those would be really good craft show items because they're small. Yes, or the affirmation cards at Hobby Lobby. Ooh, yeah. And Granny says, yes, love the pocket prayer square would be great for soldiers too. Ooh, that's a good idea. Sabrina says, very cool idea, the pocket prayer. Purple Crochet and More with Dreeny says, hey, yo, hey, hi, Sandrine. How are you? Thank you for coming in. And Mishi says, yes, Granny D. And she's saying hi to Sandrine. And welcome in, Sandrine, says Christy. If you guys haven't given me a thumbs up yet, please do. It really helps. I'm going to be drawing the winner here in just a couple minutes. Let me get through chat, and I'm going to bring up the wheel. So cute, that Granny Square Softie, isn't it? Yes, perfect for Ursula, isn't it, though? All right, I'm caught up in chat for right now. So let's remove this. And then I'm going to bring up the wheel. Let me share the screen for the wheel. I have everybody's name on it. Let's see. And Stephanie says, need to find the prayer square. I'll watch the replay since I don't have hand to write down. Thank you so much for sharing these wonderful patterns. You are so welcome, Stephanie. And it's just called the prayer square. What's it called? It's called Pocket Prayer Square, and it's by Jennifer E. Ryan is what it's called. So let's see. And Katrina says, I'm still here listening and crocheting. Okay. I'm still here too, just for a few more minutes. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to the wheel. So I've got everyone's name here listed. So I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle the names. Now I have 22 entries that submitted their form with the correct words. So let's just go ahead and shuffle these names around. Okay, I'm going to hide this, make it look pretty cool. And are you guys ready? Thank you, Granny. You love the colors on my wheel. I didn't pick them. They just matched them to my logo. So yeah, it turned out pretty good. So good luck, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see who's going to win. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Who's going to win the prize? Granny D! Oh! Granny D, congratulations. Oh, I'm so excited you won. That's awesome. That's really awesome, Granny. I'm really excited for you. So yay. So Granny, please email me at crojocorner@gmail.com with your mailing address, and I will get your mystery prize out to you very soon. Okay. And I will let you know when I mail it so that you know. Wow. That's so awesome. I'm so glad that you won. And let's see. Granny says, love the colors on your wheel. I saw that. Please hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Mishi says, I will participate next month. I missed a few. Oh, man. And congratulations, everyone's saying. I said her name and she won, says Mishi. What? Woohoo, says Granny. Yeah, I know. Congrats. Congratulations. Everyone's saying congratulations, Granny D. That's awesome. That's awesome. Will do. Thanks, Lauren, everyone. Yes. Yay. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to go ahead and head out. I hope everybody has a great holiday weekend. Stay safe. Don't blow your hands off with fireworks. And yeah, don't be jerks and let fireworks off around dogs so they get all scared and all that stuff. But anyways, Have a good weekend. I might be back on Tuesday. It depends. My husband is supposed to work overtime and work on Tuesday. So if he does work, I'll probably go live, even though nobody will probably be here. But if he doesn't work, then I'm not going to go live. But I'll put it in my community tab if I'm not going to. And so I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you, Katrina, for buying the memberships for everyone. I really do appreciate that. I appreciate all of you for being here and for all the thumbs ups and for all of your friendships. So have a great one, and I'll talk to you soon. Congratulations again, Granny D. Bye.